G'day, it's Jason here from In Search of Australia. Today I'm in Porter's Retreat, or to be precise, Little River at Porter's Retreat, which is a public prospecting site. Again, probably worked over a lot, but I'm going to give a few things a test. I got a Yabby Pump which I created, and the link for that is down below to the YouTube video that I watched, as well as a river sluice, a gold rat river sluice. So I'm going to have a little test of those, as well as see if Porter's Retreat still delivers. Porter's Retreat is a small town, if you can call it a town, south of Oberon. It's just shy of about 3 hours drive from Sydney. Porter's Retreat is a public prospecting area that has very limited facilities. It's got 2 pit toilets of, I would say, dubious disrepair or repair. But it's quite a nice place to visit. Just be mindful of that. There are no other facilities other than those nearby, and they're quite a drive away. The Yabby Pump is used to suck up soil from crevices. The instructions are in the description below. I also got the Gold Rat Sluice. This is the 6-inch sluice, and I'll be testing it today. So I'm going to dig up all the tailings here. This is where everyone's been sieving and sifting and things, and just see if anyone's missed things. So I'm going to classify it. So put everything through this first, the gem sieve. Then I'm going to put the rest in the sluice and just sort of see what we've got. All right. Put that one aside. Turn it over. My tweezers went missing last time. One of the problems with having too much gravel in there is some nice little quartz point. Is it doesn't agitate that well. As you can see, lots of spinel, a couple of zircon, no sapphire, so people aren't missing that. I couldn't see any obvious gold, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put this in a bucket to a pan again later, because it's easier to find all the gold in one spot. Oh, there's a sapphire there that I might have missed. Just a little one there. These are quite small though. They might look big in the camera, but when you look relatively in a pan, not massive. It's a nice red on that one though. I'll keep them for the fun of it, but not worth anything. The way the Yabby Pump works is you push it into the crevices and pull back on the plunger to suck up water and soil. And if you don't spill it like I just did, you put it into the classifier or sieve to catch it. I was using the Yabby Pump just in this little corner here, which is between the two creeks meeting, and a fleck of gold showed up straight away. So what I'm going to do now is shovel that out, sift it through, and then put it in the sluice. And we'll see how we go in this corner. I've spotted one little flake of gold. You'll see that it's at the top left corner of the N. And it says Gold Rat Mini. So just there. Caught in the text. So I've tried 3 different areas so far around here. We tried the creek bed, and someone dug a hole on the side of the bank, and I thought I'd scratch around in that. Got lots of zircon. I tried another area which was sort of back away from the creek, and it's a bank that's behind a tree that people have been digging into and getting to a gravel layer there. Got some zircon. Then I tried moving some big boulders in the creek where it looked like it was a corner where heavy rocks had gathered. Got to a grey clay area, and that's where I found that little speck of gold. It's so far not looking that great. Lots of small zircon, one tiny sapphire, all showing up in the gold pan, but nothing big in the sieve. It's a bit of a theory. I noticed that there was all these river pebbles bunching up, quite smooth, up against this fallen tree. And I thought I'll give it a try. Dug down to the clay level there. And if it focuses, got that speck of gold there. There's another speck in here somewhere, but 2 larger specks. Goes to show there is spots that you can get more, but that's hard work for 2 specks of gold. Here's all the reduced sluiced material. You can see there's a green sapphire, lots of zircon, another little sapphire there. These aren't sapphires, again it's just reflecting the sky, and some zircon. There's a few flecks of gold in here, but nothing really easy to catch on camera. Porter's Retreat looks like it's completely potluck. I would like to try some other areas here, because it looks like it's got potential, but maybe because it's so small, the area, it's just been done over too much. Here's the 2 specks of gold. Camera seems to make it illuminate a bit, but they're 2 little flecks of gold. Give you a sense of the size. Very small. Here's the zircon that I got from Porter's Retreat, and the sapphires. And I thought I'd do a little comparison. So when we bring the camera down, the zircon and sapphires at the bottom are actually from Sapphire Bend, north of Porter's Retreat. So I'm imagining that Sapphire Bend's closer to the source and got average, larger gemstones. And by the time it gets down to Porter's Retreat, there's a lot of tiny bits and fragments. And as you just saw the gemstones there, Porter's Retreat really didn't show a lot. But stay tuned, next episode I'll actually go for some kayak fishing, and we'll test out Wentworth Falls Lake in the Blue Mountains for fish, somewhere much closer to Sydney. See you then.